Sorry about that. All right. Welcome back. Yes. To the realm of the Red Desert. Out here for Darth Kratos. In the land of Skyrim. Where did we last leave off? I haven't had any time to really get back into this. I wanted to get back on that the other day, but there was no time in the day for me. So I think the last thing I remember saying for myself was leveling up smithing and speech, particularly smithing. That's always important for me. I feel to get that leveled up to 100 and really just get to those perks that are extremely necessary for either armor type. I also like to, hold on, let me make sure my audio is actually on, because sometimes, okay. I don't have the, my mic is decent, but it's not in the greatest condition, unfortunately, due to my carelessness. Either way. Beautiful. And we essentially just get to grinding. Oh, hold up, let me just make some adjustments now. See, now I actually have time to, now I actually have time to dive into this. When playing Skyrim, I truly believe this is one of those games you really can't divert like an hour or two. I mean, you can, but you really won't get much done in an hour playing on legendary difficulty, because when it comes to combat, everything takes forever. But that's the whole point, though, I suppose. You're able to really grind a lot more levels out in combat that way. I might as well pull the torch out as well, or should it be mage light instead? You know, I said I wanted to get speech to 100, but, you know, I'm really thinking about it right now. It's not entirely necessary for me to get to 100 at this time. I think I really just need to get it up to, I need to see where it is, actually, but we'll get to that. Let me finish this one out first. I really feel like fencing is really the main thing I require from speech, being able to fence and persuade people.
Aren't we there yet?
Not quite. Back to the grain. And up the stairs, or the ramp, or whatever. What have you. How much do I have now? You know, it's actually hard to tell if I've mined the ore, the vein over here, or just with the lighting in the caves and such. And have the torch out compared to using mage light, which is interesting. I think that's everything here, so we're gonna leave. Moving on. The sun. Right, speaking of which, just to double check where we're at. Right, okay. It's not quite yet time for all that. So, again, just to review, where we really left off at was, before you start Dawnguard, always make sure that if you have any quest lines that have to do with innkeepers, particularly innkeepers and being a vampire, because you'll always get the Fallion quest. If you ask an innkeep about rumors, have you heard any rumors? They're gonna spam and constantly give the, have you heard of Fallion? He studies vampires, and you'll have Rising at Dawn just stuck in your quest log, which is probably, I don't know about for you, but for me it's very irritating, just to have it just sit there, because, when one becomes a vampire lord, a lord of the vampires, or lordress, if you please. In any event, regardless, it was extremely infuriating to have that on there. But what's even worse is that even if you do, say, cure your vampirism and then try to become a vampire later, I ran into the bug where you could not turn into a vampire lord after receiving the gift again from Serana. It was extremely mind-boggling, maddening, because there just was no fix for, I just didn't understand. There was no fix for that. You were a vampire, but like just a regular vampire that couldn't assume the vampire lord form, even though the power was in the menu, and it just would never activate. You'd hear it like trying to, you'd hear the little sound where it, like, it just wouldn't, oops, ooh, nope, nope, let me not do that. You could hear this sound in the background. There wouldn't be a message or anything, but you would only hear the sound if you actually, like, mash the button, spam the button repeatedly to activate your powers. If you only hit it once, like, you wouldn't hear any, there'd be no sound. But your character, there'd be no change in the screen, nothing would happen. It just would be, well, like, uneventful and infuriatingly uneventful. So yeah, that was fun. Another lovely day. If only the sun wasn't out. Ooh. Meat.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, so why join up with the Legion?
I signed on because I couldn't watch the storm tearing everything apart and not do something. But most of my family disagrees with my choice.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I don't understand why that happens. I'm like holding
Where'd
down
you come from?
the button.
No! Not Die, damn you!
You still remember how to fight. Done and done.
Alright, yeah, we gotta wait till nighttime, because this is not working. And I gotta see what the hell's going on, like, with, R1, because it's just not... Yeah. Alright, let's do a quick inventory check. Six of those.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this. This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
What gave it away? That's because I was playing Fallout earlier. That's why I keep trying to run like that.
Some are saying the Sijic month. Have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order. Figured for death.
I'll be damned. Tatooine.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere.
Ugh.
Once we Kyle.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Nice. Okay, this actually isn't bad at all.
Yes, don't worry.
Now that I see
Although
what
the
I'm working
chance
with.
to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
We have a
let me
visitor.
show you something.
Let's see. It appears I need some new gauntlets though, because I just got rid of the last ones I had. That's fine. I still got these.
What I found, very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, we don't know who can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again.
We're not friends.
I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
I'll see you at the Watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
Are those two at it again? Strike when the shoulder turns. He's giving you open.
Come on!
Get him. Kill him. Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace. All right then.
What now? Until next time.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Great. Another ambitious visitor. I don't know if you're capable, and I don't have time to find out. If Kodlak will vouch for you, I might have some work you could do.
A stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? Calm down there, whelp. Don't feel like you need to show off for our sake. Vilkas here will be the one testing your mettle. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Boy.
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
The old man said to have a look at you. so. Let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you see
What do you think?
might just make
Not...
You're mine!
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions. Well, Kodlak is the Harbinger. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a sheep. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
All these younglings scampering around.
Worried one of them is going to take your place?
Some of them might try, but that's not what I'm worried about.
What then?
That they might get themselves killed.
By you?
They should be so lucky.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick. Ysgramor himself. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Out with it.
This is a place for warriors, New Blood. What brings you here?
Skjor and Aela like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best.
Yes?
I can't keep helping you with everything.
Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or
I haven't seen you before, have I?
Once you've made
Have
a
we
bit
met?
of a name for yourself.
Until next
What's on your mind?
Might have things for you to do.
Farewell.
Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, there's always some sort of trouble in the Reach. But a local warlord has raised the stakes. We have to handle the situation. Bloodsuckers. Vampires. Take every precaution. One bite and you could end up as one of them. I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done. By the way, if you're looking for something to do... By the way, if you're looking...
In the field of our own. Look, you've already been told to...
I've heard you may actually...
Turn around and go back the way
a
you
woman.
came.
She's likely... We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead. We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to find us in Rorikstead.
I don't care what you're doing.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks,
Yes?
and warm beds.
Are you sure? Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
been seen in the company of the companions. That's...